Hi, I'm Jane Cordwoman Joyal, and I'm going to be examining unethical practices and lack of CSR with Shell Oil in Nigeria from 1950 to 2025, looking at their ethical challenges and corporate impact on Nigeria. The growth of their operations and key milestones happened when global oil production increased in the 1980s, causing infrastructure expansion, and then environmental and social concerns. Unethical business practices in the Niger Delta. Environmental degradation and oil spills happened frequently. There was a lot of ecosystem damage and impact on livelihoods such as farming and fishing, as well as the air and water were unable to be used without being sick. And Bazerman states that effective leadership requires shifting the organizational goal from maximizing shareholder value to achieving maximum sustainable goodness for all stakeholders. Corruption and bribery allegations. Corruption and allegations. Um, the government was a military dictatorship, and they were in collusion with them over a lot of really bad deals for the people. Ethical government concerns over transparency and ethical governance within the partnerships. T. Donaldson states the challenge is to help managers distinguish between practices that are merely different and those that are wrong. Horrible impacts on local communities, environmental damage, health issues like I spoke about, economic displacement, lots of unemployment, and social unrest. Community relations really came to a head in the 1990s. Significant racial bias was always existing because the Dutch really didn't like the black people, but they were involved in the assassination of the Agoni Nine, a group of nonviolent black activists protesting Shell Oil. And there were a lot of tensions and challenges and engagement with the community. Corporate social responsibility failures, missed opportunities in community development, insufficient infrastructure investment, economic development shortfalls, and impact on community welfare. Bazerman states the key ethical challenge is often not choosing between right and wrong, but failing to notice the ethical dimension of a choice in the first place. International scrutiny and public backlash. Global activism uh, has increased worldwide with the oil companies, and there's a lot more about corporate accountability and sustainability and ESG. Recent developments, the 2025 UK High Court ruled that they were legally liable for the 70 years of environmental destruction in Nigeria, though they're trying to get out of it. Implications for corporations, heightened risk of litigation for environmental negligence in global operations. For communities, it opens pathways for justice and compensation for long-term ecological and health impacts. And for global governance, it signals a shift towards stricter accountability for transnational environmental harm. Thank you.